Hey guys, welcome back to another video about Foodie Beauty. She just uploaded this about 40 minutes ago. It's called I Had a Rough Week. Lifestyle changes are so hard. So I haven't looked at this yet. This is a cold react. Don't know what she's going to say, but let's watch her talk about her rough week and all the hate she's brought to YouTube this week and all the crap she started. So let's hear about her tough week, you guys. Let's get to.
I was dreading this weigh-in, guys. I was dreading this weigh-in. Hello, Foodie Beauties.
Well, hello there. Did you know that your
Nobody
loved one-
cares.
Oh, just let me know. Get yours today and don't delay.
Again, I still want a someone, if someone wants to take one for the team, ask Chantal to do a cameo putting a black light on the couches. I just want to see what kind of fluids are on there, okay? All right, so still waiting on the petty, lol. So I am not showing my feet on the scale once again. Why are you still waiting for a pedicure? If you can't give yourself one, go and get one done. It's really not expensive. You know, just if you can't touch your feet, you got to take care of your feet, especially as a diabetic. Anyway, let's get to this nonsense.
October 30th. 153.9. I'm gonna do it again just to make sure. Okay. Exact same. What the heck? Okay, so
Last week, so she gained like 2.4 kgs. Okay. Well, that's not a plateau, first of all. That's not what plateau means. You've gained weight. Yeah. I don't really care what this number is. It doesn't matter what she's claiming to weigh. Who cares? Like, really, who gives a crap? She's morbidly obese. It doesn't matter what the number says. She's gained weight. So, again, Chantal, this is not a plateau.
53.9.
By the way, the scale has an overload indicator proving that it is not just overloaded and giving inaccurate readings. She's really going for the scale thing. Jesus God. Okay, whatever.
Hi guys. I'm telling you, if you haven't used Vaseline for your lips, you're missing out.
Stop putting shit on your herp lip. Like, stop. God.
So, I
Also, why don't you do this when you're not on camera? This is an edited video, clearly. Why are you putting your lipstick on, like your Vaseline on before you even start, like, whatever.
putting my hijab a little more under my chin so that it stays in place more. I think that's the key, but we'll see. If you're a hijabi, you know about slippage. It's real. Okay, my beautiful.
I have never seen. I've had friends who have worn this type of clothing, the hijab, whatever. I've never seen anyone touch their headscarf as half as much as she does. Like, they put it on, and that's maybe once in a while they have to readjust, but like, there's no one constantly tugging it. I've never seen that, you know? I think she's just afraid it's going to slip down. So, and she doesn't want to show her gullet. You know, it's gotten quite big probably by now. So, and that's the thing. Like, listen, certain people, depending on like their body types and all sorts of factors like genetics and stuff, the older you get, the more that, so you might be the same weight as you were 5 years ago, but 5 years of tons of weight just hanging from your gullet is going to make it worse. So, yeah.
Cat is here. Do you want to say hi to the people? Oh, hi, people. Oh.
That poor cat. That if she has time to make these videos, that's the thing, right? She's got time to make these videos. Get your fucking cat spayed, right? Like, even Bob Barker in the 80s, spay and neuter your cats and dogs. Like, she just, look at her. She's trying to, look, the cat loves me. She's not in heat right now, guys. The medicine that the second vet gave her is working. See, she's okay. This is just disgusting. This whole thing with the cat.
Juicy juice. All right, so I did a weigh-in today. It was weigh-in Wednesday.
Look at her nasty
And
abaya.
actually, I was dreading this weigh-in, guys. I was dreading this weigh-in. You have no idea. I was almost not going to do it and just like do my thing where I'm like, I don't want people to talk about my weight. I don't want people to talk about my struggles anymore. Like, I don't want to give people fodder to.
So then change your channel. If you don't want people to talk about your weight, you don't want people to talk about your like weight loss journey, which is, this is not a journey. This is just a destination to hell and back. Then don't make videos about it. But the problem is, what else is she going to make videos about? What else could she possibly talk about? There's nothing else for her to talk about because she's got no interests, no hobbies, nothing. So, yeah.
Attack me over things anymore. And I was just gonna I was in the mood to just clam up and like keep all weight loss stuff off of my channel until I've made some progress, respectable progress, significant progress, I should say.
Take a
Because
breath.
any progress is respectable. But like, you know, how Nikocado did. You know, he came back when he was at the end stages. Same with people like Obese to Beast. I'm sure they had many, many struggles. And one day it just stuck. They were able to keep going longer and longer and being consistent. Now, I still haven't ordered any fast food. My macaroni bechamel is not fast food.
Yes, it is. That is the fastest fast food I've ever seen. You paid $3 for that tray of shit. If you haven't watched my last video, I just posted it. So please watch that because I'm very triggered in that video as an Italian American, I should say. But yeah, no, Chantal, that's not going to be you. You're not Obese to Beast. You're not Nikocado Avocado. What you ate yesterday was takeout. It's fast food. Just because it didn't come in a paper bag, came in a plastic bag, doesn't mean it's not fast food.
Some homemade pasta.
That is not homemade. You did not make that at home, okay? You ass. You're such an ass. That is not homemade food, but keep thinking it is. Keep gaining and losing the same 40 pounds over and over again. Knock yourself out. See how it goes. All I gotta say is you're not doing yourself any favors, right? Like, you're not doing anything. You're just pretending. This is your health. Like, and this is for everybody, myself, everyone that's listening. Your health is the most important thing. There is nothing scarier than when you have to go to the hospital for a serious health issue, right? Those of you that have had to do that for whatever reason, whatever kind of the issue was, like, it's scary. It's scary because it's happening to you, right? Fix yourself. No one's going to fix this for you. You did this to yourself. I did this to myself. I gained weight. I had no one to blame but myself. And eventually you got to just beat yourself up a little bit if you have to and say, look, stop being a puss. Stop being a little bee and do what you need to do. No one's going to do it for you. You know, no one. So keep telling yourself that was homemade. Knock yourself out, but it's not homemade. We know that, but.
And I haven't had any fast food joints since Thailand still. Maybe that is having an impact on me not gaining weight, because I have been overeating quite a bit more than when I was on track, and I haven't done the treadmill.
I can't stop looking at the herpy on her lip, you guys. Did it come from the shisha? Did she burn her lip on the shisha? Or is it all that crap from Temu she's putting on her face? I wonder.
In a few days now.
What do you guys think it is? Do you think it's Temu, or is it...
That's just because I'm so...
Is it the mouth gonorrhea coming back? I've never had an STD, so I don't know, like, if gonorrhea comes back. Like, I don't know if you just take antibiotics and it goes away forever. I don't know anything about it, but Oof, that looks painful.
Unmotivated right now, and I'm having trouble with my sleep, and I'm just off track. You know, it's just hard. I want to get back on track, and I do plan to. I think that
Now, look, I know that listen, I get off track even now, once in a while. Like, I've had past few days have not been great. I've been eating healthy, but for some reason I had my period, so that helped, with the weight gain. I was not happy. So it makes you feel bad when you gain weight, and I understand that, especially when you do so well, then you gain a little bit of weight. It's like, oh God. So like I want to lose another 5 pounds, right? That's my happy place, being at that weight. And I get it. You feel guilty, so it makes you want to eat more because you're kind of depressed. Like, God, I've been trying and I'm not doing well. But you have to fight through that feeling, and you have to tell yourself, like, it starts now. I screwed up. I ate things I shouldn't have eaten. It happens, right? We're human. It happens. But you have another chance right now, right? Like, you don't have to wait till tomorrow. You don't have to wait till Monday to start again. Just start right now. I ate like shit today. The rest of the day, I'm going to eat healthy, or not going to eat anything else for the rest of the day because I overate, earlier. Whatever you have to tell yourself to get through it, do it. Really. If you have to be tough on yourself, be tough on yourself. If you have to give yourself a little extra grace, give yourself some grace, but get back on the horse. Everything you eat, you're going to have to work off. So the more depressed and like guilty you feel, and the more you eat, it's just going to make it worse, right? But that's just common sense.
I'm going to wait till after Halloween. I know that sounds so typical and so
Like what?
I think that I'm going to wait till after Halloween. I know that sounds so typical and so like, I'm going to wait till next Monday kind of thing.
Why are her... Look at how red her eye is right here. I just noticed how like this one's a little bit red too and pink, but this one's really watery and small. That doesn't look good. That's really worrying. But back to what she was saying, she's going to get back on track after Halloween. So that's tomorrow. Halloween's tomorrow. Yay, Halloween. Yay. I'm so excited. But that means she's going to eat the Snickers. She's going to eat the Oreos. What else did she get? There was Snickers, Oreos. Oh, and that like cookie pudding. What the hell is cookie pudding? Whatever that was she got. I didn't watch the stream. I just like saw clips of it on Twitter, but yeah, it's pretty funny. So now she's going to wait till after Halloween. Of course she is. Of course. And this is why she will never, ever, ever be successful. And right there is the reason why.
And it is. I want to have treats for Halloween. It's a comfort thing for me, and that's what I'm having major issues with, is the comfort part, getting rid of that comfort. But
I've never met anyone who was so adverse to feeling the slightest bit of discomfort. Crazy. With all the health issues she has, it's just wild that she won't trade in one set of discomfort, because being Chantal is a nightmare, right? Like, that's gotta be like, can you imagine waking up one day and you're Chantal? I'm not talking about like becoming fat overnight. I'm talking about actually waking up and you're all of a sudden you're Chantal. I would never stop screaming. My hair would probably turn white. I would just never stop screaming, honestly. Like, that would be a nightmare. Oh God, what a scary dream.
I'm getting better because I used to just order tons and tons of fast food. So
listen, fast food's going to make you gain weight. Oreos are going to make you gain weight. Pudding is definitely going to make you gain weight. Snickers are going to make you You're a fucking type 2 diabetic with unmanaged diabetes. That is insane. Ordering Snickers bars and Oreos and oh my God. Listen, when I was diagnosed with type 2 a few years ago, like 5 years ago now, I think it was, I was so terrified. I went home from the doctor's office when I got my diagnosis. I threw out everything that was junky. I had like a full garbage bag, a kitchen garbage bag full of like I had like Doritos I still hadn't opened. I threw the Doritos right out. I was like, I didn't even want it in the house. Like normally I give things to like my parents or like siblings or like nieces and nephews. Like, you want this, before I throw it out? No. Okay, fine. I didn't even want it in the house. I just threw it out and then I immediately took the trash or the garbage can outside. I was like, I'm not even gonna. It's a scary diagnosis, especially when you're young, right? It's really scary. And for her to just think that she constantly has more time is just crazy because she doesn't have more time. Anything could happen in a heartbeat, right? And that's the scary thing, is that you never know when it's going to come. But if you keep, and that's the thing, every time you take a bite of that candy bar, that cookie, that pudding, that shitty pasta, you're lowering your chances of survival. You're lowering your odds, right? And that, if that doesn't scare you, nothing will. And just fuck it. Just say fuck it, Chantal, at this point. Like, just say, you know what? It's too hard. I can't do it. I give up. And just go back to the way you were. At this point, what is the difference? You're just gaining and losing the same 20 pounds over and over again. And you're gaining more back. It's just a mess.
I think that maybe I haven't gained weight. I'm really like surprised that it stayed the same.
It didn't stay the same. You gained 2.5 kilograms, which is like what, like 6 pounds or so, right? Isn't that like, or like say you gained 6 pounds. That's not a plateau. That's not a success. You gained weight while actively trying to lose weight. So no, it's a failure. You failed this week. That's it. Get back on the fucking horse or don't. Stop mealy-mouthing ambivalent bullshit back and forth. I don't want people to talk about my weight, but let's talk about my weight. Fuck off, Chantal. You're such a fucking lunatic. I swear to God, this woman is like insane.
Because like I thought maybe it was like
Why
stuck in
are-
the previous setting, but it's never done that before.
I have never had this many issues with a fucking scale. I've had the same scale for years. It's an electric scale. It went up to like 400 pounds. I bought it when I was fat. My highest, I was 300 pounds. It just, yeah. Like, I hate to say it, Chantal, and I'm not trying to act like I'm better than you, even though I am a better person than you. Much better person than you. I lost 160 pounds. I lost, 165. You could be me, Chantal. You could literally be me. You could be sitting here 2 years from now or a year from now, a skinny fucking legend. But you'll never do it. Never. I'm not saying I'm a skinny legend, but I am thin now. I've come a long way and I'm proud of what I've done. That's why I think for a lot of people, and like a lot of people that react, yes, there are people who do reaction channels that are overweight, right? But I don't know. Let's not even go there. I was going to say something really nasty, and I'll bite my tongue because tomorrow's Halloween.
So, and like I've showed you guys many times, this scale does not have
Like, why are you bringing your
a camera
scale?
option. This is to change from pounds to kgs, battery. It's just a very simple, non-high-tech scale, but it does go up to 180 kgs. So, this is not the scale from the Villa. It's a new scale. Wansa is a Kuwait brand. So yeah, I don't know. I think I was the exact same weight last time I weighed. And
See, now this is going to give her the idea in her head, because she'll latch on to anything. If she could tell herself, oh, I ate like this all week and I plateaued. No, you gained weight, but whatever. So now she's going to think in her worm brain, right? In her soft little smooth worm brain, that it's okay to eat like this. It's okay to go off track because she's not going to gain that much back. Weight takes a few days to show up, Chantal, and you've been eating like shit the past 3 days, and you haven't been exercising because your fucking treadmill's unplugged. So talk to us next week, and we'll see what the scale says next week. If you really want to like put a lot of stock into the scale numbers,
I had been up a little bit last time too, and it kind of makes sense that I would stay the same because I have been eating the same.
You haven't stayed the same. You've gained 6 pounds. What is this staying the same shit? If you've got 10 pounds, listen, I have this candle, right? I love this candle. I won't light it because it smells so fucking good. It's a cherry cola candle. I got it at Marshall's. I got it like 2 years ago. And I smell it when I want to feel good without eating anything. I just give it a little, oh yeah, that's so good. It's my favorite candle in the world. Anyway, so this is 10 pounds. I weigh this, it's 10 pounds today. I weigh it again next week and it's 16 pounds. It's not the same weight. It's 6 pounds heavier. So it's not the same. I can't believe we have to talk about this, about numbers. Now listen, I know that numbers are not her strong suit. We saw her video this morning or last night of her talking about her mother and her father and their ages, and she got it wrong. She tried to make a video about their ages and she calculated it incorrectly after she went after so many people about them not being able to calculate their ages. That is fucking funny. But clearly this bitch math is not her fucking strong suit, right? Okay. As long as we can establish that she sucks at math. Stop lying to your audience, Chantal. You gained 6 pounds.
Same patterns, but just eating more. So, for example, I bought those 3 big bags of broccoli. I have 1 left, and it's only been like a couple days or so. Because, you know, if I feel like eating something at night, I'll usually make like a whole bag of broccoli. It's a low calorie volume food, and I'll just put like a bit of soy sauce or something on it. Sometimes a little bit of butter. I try not to overdo it with the butter. It's just these little things that I try.
Chantal, instead of butter and soy sauce on your broccoli, ugh, why not try like garlic? I know you like garlic. Do minced garlic. Do fresh. Chop your own garlic if you want. If you don't want to like buy minced garlic powder. Use spices. Use like anything that's not going to give you a ton of extra calories. What's the point in making a bag of broccoli if you're just going to put a bunch of crap on it? Then it's not healthy anymore, right? Sure, throw us a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, some garlic, onion powder. I know she loves her onion powder. Hell, throw some paprika on it if you want. Whatever you want. You can make it however you want. Throw some nuts on there, you know? I love nuts in my vegetables. Chopped up walnuts, little slices of almonds. Delicious in vegetables, in rice and stuff like that, quinoa. But stop putting sauce on your vegetables. My God.
Really, really hard, and you wouldn't believe the willpower it takes, even just from changing, and number one, not eating fast food when I was eating it like twice a day, okay?
You think we don't know what willpower is? You know how hard it is for me? I cook every night of the week for my husband and I. Every single night I cook. We very, very rarely eat out. Do you know how hard it is for me when I'm cooking a delicious meal, like anything, like pasta or something like that, and I don't eat it because I shouldn't be eating it, so I don't. I make something different for myself. Like, for example, I make a lot of like chicken and broccoli. And to bulk up the meal, I'll usually put like a little bit of rice for my husband. And instead of me eating rice, even though I fucking love rice, I make quinoa. And what do? I throw quinoa. I throw a little bit of salt, no, actually no salt. I put pepper, garlic, salt, and I throw like chopped up walnuts. Sometimes I drizzle a tiny little bit of honey, and I just mix it up, and it is absolutely delicious. But yeah, I want that rice that I'm feeding my husband. I want that pasta, you know. My husband and I stopped. He wanted to get something to eat real quick at, I don't know if it was Burger King. Yeah, I went to Burger King. I didn't get shit. I would have killed to get mozzarella sticks or a freaking bacon cheeseburger because I like Burger King bacon cheeseburgers. They're delicious, right? They're good once in a while. I just don't do it. It sucks in the moment, but I think to myself, I don't need that. You know, it's just going to be harder for me later on having to work out extra hard just to have a cheeseburger. It's not worth it. It takes me 5 minutes to eat a cheeseburger. It's not worth it. You know, like it's just not, I don't know.
But even just making a little change, like not adding 2 to 3 tablespoons of butter and only adding a teaspoon, just that cut down takes a lot of willpower and a lot of strength, inner strength. And I guess sometimes you just get tired. You just get.
Oh, Chantal, you're so strong. You're so brave. You are so brave and strong putting just 1 teaspoon of butter in instead of 2 or 3. You're making such great changes. Oh my God. It's just showing everywhere. Your skin is glowing. You're losing weight. Oh, wait. Your skin looks like shit and you gained 6 pounds again for the second week in a row. You're doing great, sweetie.
Really tired and burnt out, and I think that's what's happening with me right now. And also, just like I said, fall, Halloween, it's like a comfort time for me, and I'm seeing all these, like, you know,
There's always an excuse. Halloween, then it's Thanksgiving, then it's Christmas, then it's, it's Valentine's. There's always an excuse. I'll start Monday. She's just full of shit. I'm so sick of her.
treats on online grocery stores, like, or like restaurant, like dessert places that have like pumpkin cupcakes, and Krispy Kreme has pumpkin spice donuts. And I'm not usually a sweet tooth person, but just the fact that it's like,
Shut the fuck up. You're not a sweet tooth person. You develop diabetes because you're a sweet tooth person. You're every kind of person. You eat shit, you eat savory, you eat sweet, you eat everything. You literally had a cup of coffee delivered to your door 2 nights in a row. You are a fucking loser. And that's all I have to say. That's all I have to say.
pumpkin spice, and like reminds me of all the fun I've had in the fall at home back in Canada and wanting to bring it here.
Say no to yourself, dumbass. Just say no. Just say no. You fucking idiot.
Just makes me crave, like, this time of year makes me crave comfort food in general, you know.
Oh my
Hot
God.
pies, rich pastas. Stews are fine. They can be made to be healthier.
Yeah, we know what you think is a good pasta. Idiot. And she's talking about weight loss, but now she's just dreaming about food. She is just stuck. It is just this, you guys, it is just this never-ending fucking track of her herpling around, and it's just food, 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 food. Like, it's just, the things she says doesn't make sense. It just never makes sense to me. And I'm like, am I crazy? It's like, no, I'm not crazy. I had a successful weight loss journey and I've kept it off for 3 years. I'm not crazy. This bitch is crazy.
So I know it's probably not going to look like something spectacular, this journey that I'm doing.
It's not. You're not inspiring anybody.
But like I said, I'm not coming on here at the end of the journey when, when there's success.
There is no success because you will never be successful. So there will be no end story for you. There's no before and after pictures of Chantal. It's just before and before.
Great success. Something to brag about. 100 pounds lost kind of thing.
You don't have to brag. That's the thing. You don't have to brag. Just be grateful that you did it. You accomplished something. But because you never have any goals, you don't have any hobbies, any interests, you don't do anything, you don't have a job, you don't have friends, you don't have family, you have nothing. Your cat hates you. And you have a hamster like a 7-year-old girl thinking that's anything. Like, it's just like, there's nothing up there for her, is there?
I'm really just trying to cope, and I'm dealing with small changes right now. And I do want to get back on the track that I was before, when I was like consistently losing and I was down to 151.5. I want to get.
This is what hate will do to you, you guys. This is what hate will do to someone. It's okay to not like people and to hate them in a moment. That's fine, because everyone has that and you're human, right? Everyone experiences that. But when you've got 40 years, she's 40, right? Yeah, 40 years of hatred and just bitterness and angry. This is what happens. This is what you look like. You're sitting on the internet with a fake husband in a godforsaken country where women are, listen, I don't know if you guys seen the Taliban thing. Now women are allowed to hear other women's voices in public. I just would never want to live in a place anywhere close to this. Women are fighting for our lives in America, no less, for our basic human rights. And to move to the Middle East right now would just be like, yeah, no amount of money would make me want to move to fucking the desert in Kuwait. No, I'm good.
There again, and I want to just one step at a time. I want to get out of the 150 kgs. I want to be like, I want to see that 149 number, you know. But like I said, it's not just all numbers on the scale. I actually take comfort in the little accomplishments, like the no fast food, because
Again, that's not an accomplishment because you've been eating fast food every day.
you guys know me, I was the biggest fast food addict, and the way
And you still are because you're eating it every day still.
I've been able to keep that away is eating adequate food here, kind of switching it up. You know, instead of a chicken royal, a bag of broccoli. Yes, I eat a lot of cheese and stuff like that, but
I eat cheese, a lot of cheese and a lot of chips and a lot of cookies and a lot of pudding and a lot of Snickers bars. But you know, the little changes, you guys, going from 3 teaspoons of butter to just 1. Okay. How's that working out for you? You gained 6 pounds. How's that working out for you?
I've had, you know, I do eat maybe the bags of chips I eat are so tiny. Literally.
No, you finished those, and then you had 4 bags of like the family size bags of those Doritos, and you finished those in a few days. So did you buy more chips? Did she buy more chips? I know she had like 4 or 5 grocery hauls in the past couple of weeks. Did she buy more chips after those Doritos?
When you dump the bag out, all the chips can fit in the palm of your hand.
Yeah, the palm of your hand is like a hubcap because we know the palm of your hand is the rice that you're allowed to eat from your doctor, right? It doesn't matter if you think, if you're trying to say a palm size of your chips is okay, when your hands are oven mitts. So if your hand looks like the hamburger helper, like a baseball glove, and someone says to you, it's okay to eat a palm full of chips, when your palm is this big, that's a lot of chips. So, bitch, what? Like, seriously.
So even a few of those must be like the equivalent of a regular small bag of chips. So I buy those little bags of chips because I can still eat chips and it's not, you know, even after just 2 or 3 of those, I'm satisfied with that craving.
You gained 6 pounds in a week.
But I am a little surprised because I thought, you know, I gain weight fast and I thought for sure I would be up in weight. Another thing I've been loving to eat is cold cuts. I love deli meats, and instead of eating the high fat pork variety that I would eat in Canada, I get turkey, lean turkey, oven roasted turkey. And
There's still a lot of sodium in that turkey. I eat turkey a lot too, but there's still a lot of sodium in that. But I can because I've come to the place right now I could eat it and not gain the weight. So
that must not have, I mean, it has a fraction of the calories. It's very low in calories, very lean, low fat food, but it still feels like I'm eating cold cuts, you know? So I'm trying to find little tricks like that. And I think they've kind of been working because my weight hasn't fluctuated like at all.
again, you gained 6 pounds. What do you mean your weight hasn't fluctuated at all? Am I crazy? You guys, am I nuts? Can I not read? Like,
I'm just staying the same, and that happens. You plateau a lot. So I
a 6 pound weight gain is not a plateau. So, again.
think if I had been keeping up the treadmill, I think I would have been down a bit.
Ah, so she admits it. She admits it. She has not been keeping up with the treadmill. Big surprise.
For sure. Because when you work out, like I was doing the treadmill in the mornings, you get your metabolism working when you work out. First thing.
Oh yeah? Can you tell us about exercise, Chantal? Since you're such an exercise guru. Please explain to me how exercise works and metabolism works, Chantal. Please, I'm really curious. Coming from you, I'm really going to take what you say seriously about metabolism.
When you get up, and your body is a calorie burning machine for a good part of the day after that, from what I've heard. So,
Where'd you hear that? Your body is a calorie burning machine. Okay, so let me just get this straight. So if I don't have a treadmill, but if I did, if I walked for 10 minutes on the treadmill at a flat incline And I did it for 10 minutes in the morning. And I lost 3 calories, right? That's supposed to make the rest of the day, what I eat that rest of the day, just a calorie burning machine. Is that what I'm supposed to be? Oh, okay. That's good to know. I'll make sure I do that from now on so I can gain 6 pounds in a week like you did.
Yeah, that's about it, I guess. I just wanted to update you guys. I know it's Weigh-In Wednesday. I was pretty discouraged before doing it, but I thought, I have to do it. I have to be holding myself accountable.
Why is she acting like gaining 6 pounds is a good thing? Listen, did I read the video incorrectly? I have to go back after this just because if I fucked up and read that like backwards, then I feel like an ass. But it looked like she gained 6 pounds. That's what I mean. Like, she makes me like question my own sanity. Are you guys the same way? Like, it's just like, no. What?
And not just running away when it gets tough or when I think I've failed or I'm
You
going
did
through a
fail.
hard part. And I really, don't want to be so caring or give attention to negative people because it's everywhere.
What does anyone have to do with your weight loss? What does the internet have to do with your weight loss? If it's that big of a deal to you, get the fuck offline. But you can't because you can't make any more money and your husband doesn't work. Your fake husband doesn't work. So is that why? Is that why you can't quit YouTube? Because there's no other way you're gonna ever be able to make any money? Probably. Yeah, probably.
Where are people just like coming for you the minute you eat something they don't think you should, especially carbs. You wouldn't mind.
Then don't eat it on camera. Stop eating it on camera. Right. Like, again, am I crazy? It seems like such a simple solution, right? Don't come online, make a fucking video saying the best pasta in the world is not in Italy. And yes, I'm going to keep harping on that because that's bullshit. And then just stop triggering people. And then they won't give you a hard time. That's pretty much it. Like, if you're going to sit there and eat a plate of shitty pasta on camera for money and then complain about people that talk about you eating that pasta on camera, she's been doing the same thing for so long. I'm so sick of her, you guys. I'm just so sick of her. Do something already. Like, something has to happen. Maybe your eye will explode because that's what it looks like it's gonna. Oh my god, her eye. You guys, that eye. Oh, it's like it's gonna start dripping pus or something soon. Oh.
And the hate I get over carbs. It's really funny. But
Is it funny? Because it's what's funny is that I'm laughing at you. I'm sitting here 140 pounds and I'm laughing at you eating shitty pasta, but you think it's funny. I don't care. Good. Laugh with me. Laugh with all of us because this shit is funny. I'm watching a 400-pound woman explain to me how metabolism works. Please explain to me. Tell me how I should lose weight. Tell me what I should do to lose weight. Please.
and I'm not talking about concerned people who have an opinion about carbs. I'm talking about like really crazy people come for you. But
Yeah, everyone else is crazy, but she's sane and normal. Yeah, okay.
anyway, so this is Weigh-In Wednesday. I gotta crack down, man, because I really just want to have more stamina to do a lot of things when we travel next. And yes, we're going together because I'm not traveling if he doesn't come with me. But no,
I'm curious, why doesn't she bring him to Canada for a visit? Like, I just don't understand. My husband's from England. He moved here when we did the 90-day fiance thing. If you guys want to ever know about that, I can make a video about it. It was fun. It was a fun experience. Yeah, right. But when I introduced my parents to my boyfriend at the time, who's now my husband, they were so excited to meet him. Like, my mom was like, I can't wait. My mom loves him. My dad loves him. Like, everybody in my family likes him. They were so excited to meet the guy that I was so happy with, you know, like they were happy for me. They really wanted to meet him. They're always asking him to come over. It's like they forgot about I exist, so they just want my husband to come over. But you know what I mean? Like, And when I went to England to meet his family, everyone was just really excited. Like we were just like, oh, it was like, oh, I finally get to meet you and talk to you and share a meal with you and just get to know you. It's such a nice thing, especially when someone's from a different country because they have such a different perspective and things to say, like just a different lifestyle. Why doesn't she have that? Why doesn't her family want to meet him unless they really do not like him and this is just like we don't want to meet him? That's got to be rough, but maybe that is the case. I don't know. I don't think I've ever really heard her say much about that. So I assume that's probably what it means. Her mother probably doesn't like him, I'm assuming. But then again, she's Chantal's mother and she raised a hell pig, so who knows?
There's no reason he wouldn't come with me unless it was an emergency situation.
Like the emergency situation he had in Kuwait. Sure. Chantal, we did this a month ago. We went through this a month ago. Like we were there. Right? I can't wait till she travels again. I can't wait. I'm so excited. I hope she goes somewhere even better than Thailand. I really do. Please go to Japan. Please go, or China, or go to South Korea. Please. You're in the Middle East. Go to South Korea. Go to Japan. Go to China. Please. I beg you. Go to the Far East. Please. If you think she got made fun of in Thailand, can you imagine this bitch on the streets of like Kyoto or something? Like, oh no.
So, we'll be traveling together, inshallah. And
yeah, sure you will.
I want to be in shape.
Hopefully.
I want to do some fun things, I want to like snorkel and...
Even if she started right now and didn't eat fast food, didn't eat takeout, and worked out every day. She's leaving in what, 2 months? Say she loses 20 pounds, because she's going to gain and she's going to lose, right? That's how she is. She's still going to be so fat. She's not going to fit on rides. She's not going to be able to get on a boat. She's not going to be able to get on a tuk-tuk. She can't cross the street. What do you think's going to happen in a couple months? Like, you're just going to transform yourself? Like, you might be able to maybe stand or walk a little bit, 5 minutes more than you normally do, but it's not going to do much. Like, it's not. Until the weight really starts to fall off, then you notice the difference. Like, you know what I mean?
I don't know. We'll see. I don't even know if we can snorkel where we're going, but I want to snorkel here, is what I meant.
Can you imagine her in an abaya trying to snorkel? That bitch will sink like a rock. Now, listen, I know that humans are just naturally buoyant, but I could see her sinking. And Salad be like, "Oh, you okay, babe? Are you okay? You okay, babe?" And just watch her like drown in a 3 feet of water in the ocean. Like, But hopefully they'll have their GoPro going because we heard a lot about it. She spent a lot of money, of her own money, on this thing, and we haven't seen it once. So it's been like a month, right? I think.
That would be fun because the Gulf Sea, Anyways,
the Gulf Sea, you lived there for 2 years. You never went in the ocean. You live on the beach. And she's never been in the ocean. I can't. I Can you imagine living where you could see the ocean right out of your window and never going in that ocean? I could see if it's like a toxic like area of the beach where you don't want to go in the water. But like people are swimming when they go on the beach, right? God, what a wasted life. What a truly wasted life.
This is encouraging me to get back on track, actually. And
why? Because you gained 6 pounds?
I don't think I'm gonna wait till I might allow myself like a treat on Halloween, but I won't let it like fully derail me. So
fuck off. Those Snickers are gone.
Yeah. Yeah. Freaking tough. But at least I'm not 166 anymore. No, ma'am. I was very uncomfortable at that weight. So I think it does matter, like if you eat at home, even if you eat more at home, it's still...
You gained 6 pounds. I have to check my own sanity at this point. If someone tells you something over and over, she said this like 10, 20 times in this video now that she plateaued. You gained weight. Am I crazy? I might be.
Like there's like calories in so many calories in fast food. It's crazy, you know? A lot more than eating like 3 Baby Bell cheeses and a bag of broccoli, some turkey meat. Still less calories. Even just a Baby Bell cheese has 60 calories or 70 calories. It's not that much. It's not bad. Unless you eat 10, but no, I don't eat that much.
It's not just the calories. Like, yes, calories are a good place to start at when you're trying to like figure out what you're eating and what, you know, what weighs what, and, you know, what, how much things, you know, what you should and shouldn't eat and things like that. But there's also like fiber. Are you hitting your fiber goals? Are you hitting your First of all, protein is the most important thing, right? If you don't eat protein, you're not going to lose weight. Are you hitting your protein goals? How much sodium is in what you're eating, right? How much saturated fat and other fats or in trans fats are in what you're eating? You know what I mean? Like, it's not just the calories, you know? But she doesn't understand anything, so why am I even talking about it?
Maybe 3. I don't know. In one sitting, but I try to eat one. But they're so good. Have you guys ever had Baby Bell cheese?
No, Chantal, no one's ever had fucking Baby Bell cheese. You're an asshole.
The temptation in life. Right, Juice? She's a treat fiend as well. You should see her freak out when I get the treats out. Anyway.
Because she's a fucking animal. Of course she's going to freak out when you get treats out. Why do you think most dogs don't run away? Because they know they're getting fed every day. Otherwise, that dog would probably run away. Like, come on.
I guess I'll go for now. I just wanted to update you on what I'm doing. Yes, I've been in a rough patch since the last week. The first couple of days into the week.
I can't stop staring at this corner of her mouth because there's a white stringy thing that's been there for a few minutes, and I can't stop.
Went fine, motivated, doing treadmill the last few days.
Ugh.
Not so much. But
oh, it's on both sides. Look, there's one there too. There's it there, and there's one right there. Is that food or is that like gunk? Wasn't she talking about mouth gunk? Was it yesterday? Yes, it was yesterday or the day before. She was talking about the CPAP gives her mouth gunk. I think that was the term she used. Is that mouth gunk, you guys? Is that mouth gunk? Oh my God. There's 2 of her on 2 giant screens, and I can't stop looking at the gunk now in the corner of her mouth. Ah!
Will not back up to where I was. I'll consider that some good progress. And again, no fast food. I do eat out. I want to, emphasize the difference between, yes, I eat out, but not fast food, which
Shut
is
up.
my major addiction,
Get a life.
Chicken Royal.
Exactly. Get a life.
Chicken Royal abstinence. Anyway. All right, guys. Thanks for listening to me. And if you're on a journey yourself, I wish you a lot of luck. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.
She doesn't wish you luck. She wishes that she... Hi. Hi, milk tea. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. That was Chantal's video. What did you think? What did you guys think? Geez. She gained 6 pounds. I'm going to go back to the beginning of the video just to make sure I read that right, where it says she did gain 6 pounds. She thinks because she hasn't gained it all back that she's plateaued. I'm going to go work out now, you guys. I worked out this morning, but I think I'm going to go do another little mini workout, or I'm going to hit my boxing bag with my gloves, because just hearing her try to twist things around makes me feel fat. So I'm going to try to work out and gain and burn some calories now, because that was just a whole pile of bullshit. So yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for watching with me. You guys leave such great comments. I'm so glad that you guys are enjoying my videos. I'm super stoked. I'm really trying to grow this little tiny channel into something a little bit bigger. So every like, every comment, I love to see it. Thank you for subscribing, and stay on this journey with me. Let's see where this goes, right? Like, we'll go back in time and do retro reacts, and then, we'll check in with her on recent videos. But I like this kind of balance we have. It's fun to go back and laugh at her because really she's just a clown. She's here for our entertainment, and that's it, our enjoyment, and that's all. That's really what YouTube is supposed to be about. It's supposed to be about entertainment, right? So let's keep it that way. Again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Au revoir.